Hi, good morning. Hi, Coffee. How are you doing? I just realized I have forgotten my keyboard and I probably will not be able to rely on typing. Good to know, because I have to like stretch out my hand to get to the keyboard. But I do have my tablet with me, which is a good thing. I can type, no, not really. I can write or click stuff at least, because I don't even have my mouse with me. Um, Okay, let's do a mouse movement. Yes. Let's do a catch up because it's been a while since I last streamed. Um, like for example, why didn't I stream last week? I think the only reason I can give is that the the internet was just not working, and I have no idea why. The the wire one was not working, and I tried and it didn't work. And then I gave up, and that was Saturday, and I didn't stream on Friday. So I was like, I'm making a commitment to wake up. And thank God I did wake up. And I think I undersleep underslept last night, but I'll be able to take a nap, so that's okay. It I need to fix my schedule again because it's gone haywire. And that's one thing. Is there another thing? Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Um. Uh-oh. Sorry. Wait, I thought you talked about my streak because I guess your streak was broken. Sorry about that. But my streak was of the Khan Academy platform was broken last week again. So yeah, I won't get to know how many weeks I've been studying, but yep. Do I have anything else? Ooh, I I posted a short thingy yesterday. The inspiration just came to me. I wanted to take the first. I was like, I'm gonna take a picture of a cloud because the clouds were really pretty at that time. And then I was like, why should I take a picture if I can do a hyperlapse? So I just did it for like 5 minutes, and I think the video is 10x sped up, even though the hyperlapse was 1 minute of a 5 minute. So even itself was 5 times sped up. So does that make it 15 times? I'm here to study math. Let's do that. But I loved it. I loved it. Um, and yeah, sometimes I feel like, mm, oh, a joke about spreadsheets in the cloud. You're absolutely right. That's a good one. Um, huh. Yeah, because sometimes I feel like I just want to enjoy nature, whether it's like gardening, which I don't do, or like just stargazing, looking at clouds, like all of that. I just want to be able to do it more. And then I know I'm a hermit who enjoys staring at the screen. Like it's not, both of them can be true, but they are at odds with each other. So the fact that things can be stored in the cloud, that's a big help. Yep, good joke. I think I'm delaying the inevitable of doing this quiz. Yep. Mm, it's going to be a cold week, weather-wise. So so I am bundled up. Do we start the quiz? All right. Do I remember what we studied last time? Oh, I just remember something else that I have. We showed us your gardening ages ago in the stream with Nep. Yes, it's not my gardening. It's the house, the home, the everybody. So technically, I water them when they need it. Is that gardening? To what level is that gardening? And and I enjoy their existence a lot. They bring joy to me. Thank you for not blaming me. I would love to. I don't think I have the touch of life for plants. I'm better with cats because they tell me when they're hungry. They yell at me when they need something. So plants don't do that. They just wither away. mm, Something I remember that I wanted to do was actually this one, which like, why do we have rise over run? I read it last time by myself. So technically, rise is like going up a slope, and run is going down a slope. Am I right? Um, so the rise. Wait, no. Wait, let me read it. Simpler way to describe the slope of a straight line representing the ratio of the vertical change, which is the rise, to the horizontal change, which is the run. Okay. Though it's not, so it's not going down a slope. It's just like running on a flat plane. That's what I'm gonna imagine, like me jogging yesterday, between any 2 points on that line, calculated as the change in y divided by the change in x. Okay, I imagined the run being when you're running down a hill, but now I'm wrong. It's just running on a, like, the rise itself is rising, going up. Um yeah, okay. That's how I'm going to imagine it. Whether I'm right or wrong, who knows. I did try to find the etymology, right? Of run for slopes didn't feel. I agree that I also could not find a satisfying answer. No, even. Oh, really? Even Reddit? Oh, well. Someone said it and someone used it, and that's how it can be. Stairs, I guess. Yeah, like going up, sure, we can call that rising. But going vertically, I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, the sun rises. Fine. It's okay. Language happens. I love language. Um, Run of a flight of stairs. Mm-hmm. The run of a flight of stairs is the horizontal component. But a stair is not horizontal. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start the quiz, and I hope there's a really chance of me failing it because it's been 2 weeks. Technical diagrams. Yes, the thing that tuk 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 like that. Um, let's go. Okay. So I probably should put these points back in, solve it, and then I should get the solution. Right? Sure. I really should review my stuff before, but hey, I'm doing everything live. That's the point. Which ordered pair is the solution of the equation? So that's 14 if I try to use this one because this is xy. Take away 5 from 14, that would be 9. And then on that side, 4 times 4 is 16. Take 6 away, that would be 10. So not you. Um, That would be 21. Take 5 away from 21. That would be 16. And then 4 times 6 is 24, right? Take 6 away. That's not it. Not it. Neither? Am I wrong? Oh. Because the 3 6 does not work for my brain. Hold up, let me try. Wait a second. Before I mess something up, I need to test if my pen is working. Pen is working. Yay! Going back. Pen. So, like, to do the second one, 7 times 3 minus 5. 4 times 6 minus 6. That's 21 minus 5, not 7. And that's wait. 24 is correct. Just double checking my math. So that part is 18, and this part, there are no negatives, so that's like 16. So no, that's not correct. This is not correct. This is not correct. Why is the first question neither? It's making me feel weird. I don't like that. This is not nice. Okay. What is the slope of the line through? Do I get to draw it? Should I? So we have a negative 9 xy. That is a lot of numbers. So this is x, this is y, this is x, this is y, and a negative 9 for x. Let's assume it's here. Negative 9. And a 6. Okay. So, like here maybe would be negative 6. And then maybe here would be positive 6, which we have. And then again, negative 9. Wait, is that two different slopes? So, a slope, the slope of the line through this and this. Let me draw this. So the negative 9 and the 6 would be here. And then the u would be negative 6, let's say here. And your negative 9, let's say here. So like here. That is a negative slope first. Second, okay. We're going to need to do the thing where we so this is a negative 6. What is the difference here? That is a positive 3. And the difference here is a 6. And the y over x. So this is that over this. Huh? I am so wrong right now. The change in y over change in x. And change in y. Okay, so let's go down and say negative 6. And then the change in x is definitely a positive 3. So even if I do that, that is a 2 over 1, which is none of the answers. Whoops. See, my brain is like totally reformatted since my last... okay, I'm gonna get one wrong and then remember by solving it. The slope feels like a negative 5th. It feels that way. Expected, okay. Change in y over change in x. Yeah, I remember that. Give me the next hint. Well, that's not a hint. Another hint. The changes in y. But am I wrong to say this change is a 3? X, y. Nope, it's not. Okay. I am definitely wrong. These are the x's and y's I'm supposed to calculate. But can't I get it through the slope? I thought I should. Oh well. Okay. Change in y, change in x. Our y's, we have a y here and an x here. What? Why is that both negative? Hello. Vihan Verma 347. I'm struggling here. Change in y all over change in x is the slope? Is it not? It's asking for the slope. Change in y. Why is it both negative? Because the way I see it, we have an... Oh, because change is negative. Ah, oh, okay. So it would be like, if I say 6 minus negative 9, and why is that positive? I think that would work. Plus like negative 9 minus negative 9. Okay, got it. That's why they're both negative. The 6 itself is not negative. The change is doing that. It is, but I thought you were asking why it was that way and not the slope. I was confused. Ah, okay. No worries. I am already very confused myself. Okay, then that becomes the 15. And this here becomes a positive 6 with a negative 9, a negative 3. And then 3 times 15 is 5. So a negative 5 is the final answer. Which, yeah, is not helping my case of not needing another. Yay. Ooh, I love this. Graph a line that, with a slope of 4, contains the points x being 3 and y being 0. That is it. Hold up. Doesn't that... Hold up, what am I doing? Slope of 4. Okay. Okay, so if I say I have the change, so our answer is 4 for the slope, right? I just need to add 4 here and 4 here. That's it. So that becomes a 4 itself, and that becomes a 7. 7, 4. That's either positive or negative. So the 3, 0, and then y being 4, x being 7. That is my answer. Hopefully. Right? It has to be, because it's a change. No, I must be wrong. That is a slope of 1. Okay. No, don't you dare write that in the chat. Delete it, or I didn't even count it. Hello, hi, good morning, Drew. What's up? How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. I apologize for being hostile. Hey, Erin is here. Hello. Welcome to your first live of 2026. My third one, question mark? I am not sure. And I don't know if you heard that. Did you hear anything? If you heard anything, oh, love the emoji. You did not hear anything. It was the sound of a cat, by the way. Slope is a 4. Hold up. If the slope is a 4, it means something like, that is not how typing works. 8 divided by 2. Like this is slope of 4, right? So both numbers should not be the same. And if I take away, like what do I get to get this number? Minus, negative. So let's say, if this is a 2, what am I doing? I literally have no idea what I'm doing. But, so, change in y minus y, change in x. I have y of 0 and an x of 3. And I need to get these numbers. So a negative 8 No, that would. I mean, if both sides are negative, then it will work. So a negative 5. Does that work? And then it becomes positive at the end because it becomes a negative 2 and negative 8. And then it becomes a positive 4. I'm going to try that. 8 and 5. 8y, 5x. 8y, 5x. Oh, hi. Hello. Wait, 8y, 5x. 8y, y is not even there. Oh, well. It's fine. We'll get there. If you want, so every rise of 4, you want a change in x of 1. Oh, okay. Instead of doing the extra numbers, we should just do the minimum numbers. Okay. Then x itself being 1 and y being 4. This is it. No? Huh? Sorry. Okay. When we are here, change of x, which is 1, the change of y being 4. 2, 3, 4. You're correct. Bismillah. Wow, thank you. So the change is the movement. Got it. And then you simplify it at the end. So I could have just done 4 over 1 instead of 8 over 2, which I literally, okay, let's do a face to face. So I had tough day-ish. Let's say not exactly 2 tough days, but like a tough day and a half at work where something was just not, I couldn't figure it out. There was an error and I needed to know how the error happened. That was like the thing. And I used a full day figuring half of it out. And then I was frustrated with myself. And then the next day I was able to figure it out, like the first hour of work. And later on in the day, my supervisor was like, you go to the deep end too fast. Like you go into the details too fast. Try to think of it a bit high level and then go into details. Like that is something that would frustrate you or like hurt you, is what I see as a feedback. Everything else, you're doing great. I'm glad you are like taking it seriously and all of that. But like, don't go into the deep end too fast and then feel lost. And he said it in a really nice way. But that was a feedback I got recently. Like, don't jump into the deep end too fast. Stay in the shallow part just a bit before you jump into the deep end. So yeah. Apparently I take things seriously too fast, too far, and it becomes physical pain in my shoulders and my arm. And I need to learn to be chill, you know? Like children needs to tell me how to be more chill. Going to and getting the answer the next day is the way. Yes, you're right. You are absolutely right. Actually, I got partial answer when I was driving home. And I was like, oh, I should do that while driving. And then I messaged a team member saying, I'm going to do that tomorrow. And obviously I'm not going to work at home. No matter how, I mean, if it's urgent, fine. But it's not about how serious it is, you know? I'm not going to give my rest time. But yeah, sleep helped me mentally, physically. And then I can say when I went to the gym, I felt better physically more, but I didn't go that day. I couldn't. It was not part of my schedule. So, okay. Thank you. Hello, Lilith. Hi, Lilith. I love the name. Thank you. Yeah, taking a break legit helps. Gives you different focus. True. I mean, I do try to take breaks. Like, I took my lunch break. Like, if it was for me, I might have not done that, but I really did. No, I care about my breaks. I like looking at the sky. Remember? Okie dokes. I shall now stop avoiding the inevitable. What did I say? Inevitable. There we go. Here we are. Complete the missing value in the solution to the equation. So we have the y, and we just get the x. That's it. Can we I solve it? So that is a 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. The end. That's it. Oh God. Ooh, no. Oh no. What is Levantine? Is it? I have no idea. Hello. Figure out my accent. Please do that. I think Levantine is probably somewhere around. I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna give you hints, but I'm gonna, because I feel like I've. Oh, hold up! Isn't Levantine? Doesn't it have to do something with Lebanon? Am I wrong? How can I a region in Asia? Oh my God, you are correct. Oh no. Oh, you're. It does have to do with Lebanon, but you are like a bit skewed. Good catch though. Wow, you're smart. Huh? Levant. Yes, that's a place. I get Google results for Levant. Huh? But you hit the nail on the not the head exactly, but like the side of the head. Good job. I have a hard time figuring out where my accent is because sometimes words sneak out, like, and then sometimes they don't. Oh God, what did I do? No, do not bookmark this. I'm trying to draw. So our y is -2. Oh, we have the y, not the x. God, what is wrong with me? Try again. Levantine. Is it Levantine? -2 equals -2x. Why did I put that in there? I have no idea. Side of the head. But then the nail would be bent. You hit the nail on the side of the head. I would divide both sides by 2. So we would get... I need to get x out of here. Let's try with the 4. Let's do -2 minus 4 equals -2x. And then we get a -6 on that side, which we divide by -2. Then we get the x here. That is a positive, and then that is a 1, and that is a 3. The answer is 3. Right? I hope so. Because now I just lost my... Yay, I did it. But you still need to guess where I am from, Lilith. Please do. I mean, if you feel like it, because it is common knowledge. What is the slope of the line that contains these points that changes in xr is it -1? It is, right? No, it's positive because the number is going up. That is just a 1, and that here is the difference between these two is a 4 in a negative manner. So 1 divided by 4 but negatively, and 1 divided by, hold up, y over x. Haha. You tried to trick me. Yes! Finally got one right. Oh my God, no. Did you just... You No. It was in one of the hashtags. No. That's a trick. I need to breathe air, so I have to be from Earth. At least I have to live in Earth, so sadly. I will need to take this quiz again, so apologies for that. To myself, what is the slope of this line? A 1? No, it's not a 1. Okay, it's not a 1. I can see, let's take 2 points. Let's take a point here, 0, 0, and then a point here. What is the change in y? 1, 2. What is the change in x? 1. And what is our final answer? 2. Yep, because you can see a 2, 4, and so on and so forth. So my answer is a 2. I hope that is correct. Aww. Can I? Took my grades down. How rude. Okay. Can I not retake this and then take it again later? Probably not. I just don't feel like taking the quiz again, that's all. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel better about failing a quiz. What do I want right now? Playing this video, yes, but yeah, okay.
Find the slope of the line that goes through the ordered pairs 7, comma, -1 and -3, comma, -1. Let me
What I would do. Oh God, there we go. She's done it again. Is draw this. We have a 7. That's on the x-axis. A 7 would be on that side. We have a 7 and a -3, and then we have a -1. That's it. You go through like this. Not really. You go through like these. Like these, yes. And then you would go through like that. Which is not the point. The point is the changes. URX, the change in this is that a 10? Do I see a 10? And then there's no change here. Aha! So y is 0, and whatever number we have here. Isn't that answer 0? Wait, okay, let's just watch. Is it 1? I have no idea. I've forgotten every math that has ever existed.
Let me just do a quick graph of these, just so we can visualize what they look like. So let me draw a quick graph over here. So our first point is 7, comma, -1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the
So we also drew that, but oh, what? God. See, I've literally forgotten everything. My slope was totally wrong, and this is just a slope of 1, right?
goes through the ordered pairs. Find the slope of this line. And just to give a little bit of intuition here, slope is a measure of a line's inclination. And the way that it's defined, slope is defined as rise over run, or change in y over change in x, or sometimes you'll see it defined as the variable m, and then they'll define change in y as just being the second y coordinate minus the first y coordinate, and then the change in x as the second x coordinate minus the first x coordinate.
Well, yeah, that would make me feel better, the first and second part. But where did the M come from?
These are all different variations in slope, but hopefully you appreciate that these are measuring inclination. If I rise a ton when I run a little bit, if I move a little bit in the x direction and I rise a bunch, then I have a very steep line. I have a very steep upward sloping line. If I don't change at all when I run a bit, then I have a very low slope, and that's actually what's happening here. I'm going from, you could either view this as the starting point or view this as the starting point, but let's view this as the starting point. So this -3, comma 1. If I go from -3, if I go from -3, comma -1 to 7, comma -1, I'm running a good bit. I'm going from -3, my x value is -3 here, and it goes all the way to 7. So my change in x here, is 10. To go from -3 to 7, I changed my x value by 10. But what's my change in
I love the fact that I was so wrong, but also like got the actual points, because the change in x and change in y is what matters. Drawing, not well, just like graphing a line in the papers that are like that, you know, with the horizontal and the other lines, used to be my favorite thing in middle school. She's really disappointed in the fact that I drew that wrong, but hey, I need to drink coffee, which is what I'm doing, so that I can draw a good one.
y? Well, my y value here is -1, and my y value over here is still -1. So my change in y is 0. My change in y is going to be 0. My y value does not change no matter how much I change my x value. So the slope here is going to be, when we run 10, what was our rise? How much did we change in y? Well, we didn't rise at all. We didn't go up or down. So the slope here is 0. Or another way to think about it is this line has no inclination. It's a completely flat, it's a completely horizontal line.
Correct. Now that I remember to use my brain, the slope of 1 is like when it just passes through every number, like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And the slope of 2 would be 2, 4, or 4, 2, something like that. And then a line would be a slope of 0. That makes every sense.
Line. So this should make sense. This is a 0. The slope here is 0.
Also known as just a horizontal line.
And just to make sure that this gels with all of these other formulas that you might know, but I want to make it very clear. These are all just telling you rise over run, or change in y over change in x, a way to measure inclination. But let's just apply them, just so hopefully it all makes sense to you. So we could also say slope is change in y over change in x. If we take this.
I mean, we did that though. Just mathing it. That's it. That's it.
Of 10 there is because we swapped the starting and the ending points. In this example right over here, we took this as the start point and made this coordinate over here as the end point. Over here, we swapped them around. 7, -1 was our start point, and -3, -1 is our end point. So if we start over here, our change in x.
Okay. All right. Thank you. What else?
What is the equation of the horizontal line through the point -4, comma 6?
What does that mean? A horizontal line would be a straight line. And why does it need an equation?
So let's just visualize this. Once you get the hang of it, you might not have to draw a graph. But for explanatory purposes, it might be useful. So -4, comma 6. That's going to be in the second quadrant. So if this is my x-axis, that is my y-axis. And let's see, I'm going to go -4 in the x direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4. -4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the y direction.
Hi, Aaron on the Twitch side. Did I got you right? Now I remember your username. Hello. Hello's in the chat if y'all feel like it.
So the point that we care about is going to be right over there, -4. comma 6. And they're saying, what is the equation of the horizontal line? It is a horizontal line. So it's just going to go straight left, right like this. That is what the line would actually look like. So what is that equation? Well, for any x, y is going to be equal to 6. This is the equation y is equal to 6. Doesn't matter what x you input here, you're going to get y equals 6. It just stays constant right over there. So the equation is y is equal to 6. Let's do another one of these. So here we are asked, what is the slope of the line y is equal to -4? So let's visualize it, and then
0?
in the future you might not have to draw it like this. But let's just draw our axes again. X-axis, y-axis, and the slope of the line y equals -4. So for whatever x you have, y is going to be -4. Let's say that's -4 right over there. And so the line is y. The line is y equals -4. So I can draw it like this. So what's the slope of that? Well, slope is change in y for a given change in x. And here, no matter what I change my x, y doesn't change. It stays at -4. My change in y over change in x. It doesn't matter what my change in x is. My change in y is always going to be 0. It's
Right.
constant. So the slope here is going to be equal to 0. Y doesn't change no matter how much you change x.
So we have been talking about horizontal lines, which I'm guessing we're going to be talking about vertical lines. But like x is not the issue. X is changing. Why? Don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, like, I get it. I get what he's trying to say, but what I do not get is, so this is not the slope. The slope is 0, meaning the y is unchanging, and this part is 0. That part is changing. But if it's the other way around, do we just get infinity? Let's see. He's going to have to talk about it, right? It's the elephant.
Let's do another one of these. This is fun.
I mean, I'm not having
Right. So now,
I'm not having as much fun because it feels, oh, okay, we have an x. Oh, why did I do that?
now they are asking us, what is the slope of the line x equals -3? Well, let me graph that one.
Again, 0, but.
So let's get draw my axes real fast. X-axis, y-axis.
Isn't he really good at drawing straight lines? I'm guessing he has some sort of a ruler with him. Is it called a ruler? It is, right? I get it and I don't get it. But it's the truth. I cannot digest it unless I fully understand it, but I understand it as well. I don't understand what I'm saying.
X is equal to -3. So -1, -2, -3. And so this line is going to look.
A tool that would lock it in, probably. Huh. I don't think mine would work that way. Can we try? Nope. What is that? Oh, it is trying. It's trying, right? Because here's me drawing it normally. Oh, hey, holding shift does something. It becomes very weird. Because my hand is not steady. That's the issue. Cool. Okay. Nice. I learned something today.
Look, is going to look like this. No matter what y, or what you could say, no matter what y is, x is going to be equal to -3. So it would look like this. X is equal to
I don't know. Huh. MS Paint brings back memories.
-3. So what's the slope here? Well, it's undefined. A vertical.
Oh, so it's not 0. Thank God. Okay. Awesome. There is this. Isn't that weird? Like, we can see it. What's the slope? It cannot be defined. I'm not going to tell you. But there is Well, the slope is like the highest number it can be, right? Because it's a straight line. Because the word slope means how skewed is it, right? And now it's as skewed as it, you know what I mean, like how unlevel. I mean, it is level on its own, and if we just flip the script, it would just become a 0, but not here. I'm rambling.
Vertical line has an undefined slope. Remember, you want to do what's your change in y for a change in x? Change in y for a change in x. Well, you could think about what's the slope as you
How far along the x do you go every...
approach this. But once again, that could be, some people would say, maybe it's infinite, maybe it's negative infinity, but that's why it's undefined. A vertical line is going to have an undefined slope.
And it's not like it has no slope. No, it has all the slopes, right?
So go with undefined.
You.
Let's do one more. What is the equation of the vertical line through -5, -2? So let me do this one without even drawing it, and then I'll draw it right after that.
We'd need to get the slope, and that would be the equation.
So if we're talking about a vertical line, that means that x doesn't change. X doesn't change. If we were talking about a horizontal line, then we'd say y doesn't change. So if x doesn't change, that means that x is just going to be equal to some constant value. Well, if it contains the point -5, -2, so if it has the point where x is equal to -5, and if x never changes, it's a vertical line, well, that means this equation has to be x is equal to -5. And we can draw that out if it helps. So let me draw that out. So, whoops, let me make sure that's a straight line. Okay, so we have x and we have y. And so we have the point -5, -2. So -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, 2. So we want to go have a vertical line that goes through that point. So a vertical line, well, that just goes straight up and down.
And if the question says, give me the next point in this line, we could just go up and down.
So it's just going to look like this. And so notice, x never changes. No matter what y is, x is equal to -5. This has an undefined slope. It is a vertical line. Its equation is x is equal to -5.
Yay. Well, I should be able to answer all of these 7 questions. Okay then. So, what is the equation of this line? We have our x being, I mean, I can just pick any point. It is a horizontal line, meaning our answer is going to be y equals, and y is 4. That's it. Y. Where's the equal sign? Help. Oh well, I'm gonna have to reach out to the keyboard. There we go. I'm right? Cause like if I drew this, it would be a 0, 4. And this is a 2, 4. This is a 4, 4. Hey. Graph y equals -2, meaning this is a horizontal line where y is a -2. That's not 2, that's 2. And x gets to move around. Right? Because the other one was y was 4, and this is y -2. Yay! I'm getting some hang of it. A slope of the line where x is a number, meaning it's a vertical, and a vertical would be undefined, because horizontal ones are where y equals a number. Cool. 3 out of 4. X being -1, you get to do the thing where, so this is our -1, and that is, like, that's it. X is -1, and Y gets to move around. Wow. I should not be this happy getting questions right of answers that I was just looking at. What is the equation of the horizontal line? If it's a horizontal line, it means y equals something. And what does y equal here? The number that comes before 7. That's it. That was it. And our final, no, one before last. Slope of this line is a 0. Horizontal line is 0. Vertical is undefined. Final question. Equation of this line is -7. And who is that? That is a y. Y is a negative. Was the negative? No. Okay. -7. Yep. I did that. I did this. I am so did this. Hold up. I should not go into a new unit with a this behind me. Well, is that a new unit or Algebra? Why you do this to me? I just need to retake the quiz. Right? 6 questions, 12 minutes. Wish me luck. Graph a line with a slope of. So let's just get to that point. The change in y is the number 6, meaning we add, let's just draw this point. X is a 2, y is a negative. Here we are. Change in y is the number 6 positively. So if I'm here, I should do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. So that would be 0. Wow. And then a change in the x is 2 positive. Nope, 5 positively. And since we're starting from 2, come here. Get here. Okay. That would be 7. That is a positive slope. Yay. What else? Which ordered pair is a solution of this equation? Here we go. 3 times what minus something is 13. 3 times 18 minus... Wait, 3 times 6 is 18, right? Yes. And take away 5 from 8, it is 3. So that's correct. For the other one, 3 times 3 is 9. Add 4 to it. That is 13. Okay, both works. Do I need to double check the answers? Because 9 plus 4 is 13. Yay, we did it. Sometimes my summation and subtraction requires double checking, reviewing. Complete the missing value in the solution. We have an x, we solve for y. This is just an equation. That is it. So, -3 times -5 plus a 7y. I cannot have my 7s not have this dash in it. It just looks weird. It actually looks like the number 6 in Arabic, that's why. Sort of, not exactly. 5 -5s plus 2y's. Where do we go from here? I feel like it's weird to have the tail of the y in a math equation. Why did I do that? We have a 15. We have negative 25. And then what else do we have? I would undo here, have my negative 25 be a positive, and then just put you the other way. A 2y minus a 7y, which becomes a 5y, a negative 5y. So let's just do that. Negative 5y. That is a 40. So our y is 40 divided by negative 5. Question is, what is the question? 40 is what? 8? Yep, it was 8. I had to do the 5, 10, 15, 20, that. I had to do that to get there. And that is a negative 8. Cool. Answer being negative 8. And if it's not correct, I will be very embarrassed. What is the slope of the line between these two? So I'm just going to do the difference between the numbers. So we have an x, we have an y. Didn't I just do this one? This is a positive 6, and this here is a positive 3. You are x, you are y, the change, not itself. I hear dogs barking? What is that sound? Yep, that is dogs barking. Okay. 3 divided by 6 is that. D. Change in y divided by change in x. And the last, wait, 6 questions. I thought it would be 4. Not 4. What is the slope of this line? Change in y and change in x. Our y is, what the hell are these points? Oh, God, sorry. 1.5? No. I can't even do anything with this. How do I know what these are? I mean, the slope itself looks like a 1.5? Negative? Because look, here, like this is a 3/4. Is this a half? I have no idea. I'm gonna get this wrong. Because it's not on the point. If I assume this is 1.5 negatively and this 1.75 negatively, I can't. 1.5. Okay, I'm gonna do the math that way, even though I don't think it's correct. So the change in y is 1.5. The change in x is 1.75. And I have no idea what that would entail. So like 1.5 divided by 1.75. 1.85. Obviously not. Obviously not. 0.85, right? That was it? What? No. How dare you? Okay, cool. I could have chosen any points. Good to know. There's a point here and a point there. And the change in y is 1, 2, 3, and a 4. And the change in x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 divided by 5. Correct? Negative 4 divided by 5. which I could just type out. Negative 4 divided by 5. Negative 4 divided by 5. Here's my question. Well, that it was going to be a negative slope. I should have done that. But what would the actual number be? 4 divided by 5 divided by 5. Huh, I was close. Huh. Slope of the line. I see a 1 and I see a 5. Yes. 1 plus 5 becomes 6. So 1 divided by 5. That's it. As simplified as I can get it, because that's it. No. 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 I lost a skill. Okay, what does it look like now? This looks bad. Can I retake this one? Okay, what is the slope of this line? Change in y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. It's 8 on that side. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 8, 5. Negative. I'm not gonna narrow it down more. Okay, thank you. What is the slope of this line? We have the 3 here, and I'm gonna get it to 2. Wait, what am I doing exactly? I choose this. Wait, what point am I supposed to be choosing? What am I doing? Here, let's choose this point. Wait, this is also a point. No, I'm gonna have the changes between this and this, which I see it being a 1, a 2, a 3, negatively, and here is or positively. Honestly, you could just go up 1, 2, 3, and then on this side is positive. So 3 divided by 1 is the final answer, which is a 3. And then let's choose 2 points here. This is a intercept. This is also a 1, which is a good one. Change in y. Y is a 1 and a 2 and a 3. And that is a negative 1. A negative 3 on that side. Last question. I can do this. Finding intercept is the first thing I should do, and not punching the mic is the second thing I should do. I need my glasses. Okay. I am not wearing my glasses. Change in y. Well, let's go with x first. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. That is a 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a 7.
C03CAF3 just redeemed change glasses.
I can do that. I mean, I don't have my physical glasses available with me in the room. There are no glasses in the room, but I can change my glasses. And the question is, if you pick a color that can range from, wow, I have so many colors. I cannot show you. That's the issue-ish. But I have, pick a color, and if I have it, I'll choose it. Okay. Red. I have pinks. I have a lot of pinks. Red. I have 2 pinks that I have my eyes on. One of them is like going from Pinkworks. I'll let you choose between this one or the other one that's very like very, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna show you. I have 4 pinks, by the way, and I'm letting you choose between 2, so that is unfair. But what can we do? These are the 2 pinks I am letting you choose between, and I can even show you a different pink that I have, but that is technically pink. That is a different one that I would not categorize it as pink. Second one, nice. Let's go to the second one. I'll show you the third one and then go back to the second. Fourth one? Fourth one. There's a fourth one. And a fifth one. But I'm gonna go back to the second one. What? Oh no, third. Okay. We can go back to the third one. It is leopard pink with... Is that red? Yeah, I suppose that is also red, right? Not brown. It's cute. And glasses have been changed. This one does not... Some of the glasses reflect the light, some of them don't. So this one looks like a see-through. Don't tell anyone. I'm just going to write 7 divided by -4. Or a -7 divided by 4. Oh God, what did I do? It's okay, I can have a next question, but a 7 and a 4, it's not negative? Oops. Good to know. Good to know. I was going that way, and that way is not negative. Even the shape of the slope is not negative. This is a positive slope, so let's see. Finding the dots. You are a dot, you are a dot. So I am going positively to a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Is that only a 3? No, it has to be a 4. Let me try again. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. It is a 4. Our x, change in x is 4. And here is just 2. Change in y is 2. So it would be 2/4, also known as a half. So final answer, 1 divided by 2. Did I get it back? I did it. I did it. I got it back. Now it's all purple. Yay. Thanks to the glasses, I became more smart. Test your knowledge. What do you mean? Why would I do that? Can you see what's written here? Test your knowledge of the skills in this course. You know, I'm like 15% in. If I was like 50 to like 70% in, I would have done that. But yeah. Algebra, I like you. I think you just don't like me back. I think that's my issue. If I go to math, the home of math, will you tell me my percentages? I should be 7th grade. What grade am I? You don't tell me my percentages? Algebra, nope, no percentages. I can see my percentages if I go to explore, look at here. I always see my percentages. Which makes me happy because I'm like, yes, I'm starting with algebra, but I'm also studying these things along the way, which is nice. Okay, I'm spent. How long have you been live? I mean, I'm spent from studying, but not from yapping. That I could probably do more. I want to... Why does it feel foggy? Not foggy, but like I'm like I need to do this. That's what my brain feels like. Yeah, I mean, weekends are technically for relaxing. Like for example, yeah, no, I think I'm good. Inertia from working too hard. Is it? That's funny. That's funny. Do you get inertia from that? Like, you know, when you step on the gas of a car too much, and the car is like still moving, and that's the inertia part, and you need to put on the brakes. Is that what it is? Also, my car does not use gas, so bad example. Hey Momo, what's up? How are you doing today? Have we done Wordle of the day? I'm not gonna spoil it, so I'm not gonna do it on stream. But I feel like I could do connections though. Anyone here plays connections? I want to play connections. Connections. And I think if we do it together, I'm gonna be more inertia is like tendency. Oh yeah. I think I know what inertia is. Like yeah, to stay in motion unless acted upon by. I have played, so I'm not worried about being spoiled. Huh. Oh, you should put your the boxes in the chat if that is what you have. Which one? I'm guessing you've played Wordle or Connections. Which one? Okay. So, I actually do use I am doing the latest Bracket City from 10 minutes ago now though. Oh, I don't know what that is. Something similar happened to me when I go on vacations from class and I feel weird all day not having responsibilities. Yes. Absolutely. Like because my brain has a list of things that are pending. That's why I feel like there is something I need to do, because there is actually something I need to do, even if it's not urgent. But if I actually turn my brain off, like if I have a picnic day with my family, I can turn my brain off. And then when I'm back home, then it starts. It's like I can tell myself I am not going to do something today. But and I can like just watch movies, play with the kids. I don't mind that. But the thing is looming. The thing that I need to do. Bracket City is on the Atlantic website. It's like it's cryptic like word games. You might like it, but it's difficult. Yes, word games are fun and difficult. I think like Wordle itself is a statistics game. It's not like sometimes I don't recognize the word, but I can guess it. But Connections is not. So that's why I actually use a lot of hints in Connections. Let me just read through. And if I feel like it, we can also do the Bracket City. Panama, Alabama, Bath. It can be Bath as well. Bahama, Santana. These all the Bananarama. Where have I heard this from? Slam, pajamas, piano, porcupine. Pork pie? The food. My brain heard porcupine. Surfers is a bit from being overly US centric. Brushing. I surfers. I said surfers. Suffers. Oh yeah, it is absolutely pork pie as lie. Rhyming slime. Huh. Hello as in to tell pork pies. I have not heard that at all. Hello, Taki Ditto. Why do I not recognize your username? That is very rude of me. And you're not a first-time chatter. I apologize. Hi, I'm playing Connections right now because I'm spent from studying algebra. Uh-oh. Wait, you can get that? Sorry. I can set that up if needed. How would you get that? Which one has that? Hello. Where was I? Brushing. I I don't know. My stuff is not. I need to set things up more. And then I say that, and then I don't do it because I forget. Yay, Kansas. So it's trying to trick me into thinking stuff like Alabama and Kansas and Panama are connected. They're not. It's never the easy ones. It's been a hot minute. It's cool. We can see it if we click people chat names. I will do that then. Following since 24th of May 2025. Yay! Hi, follow how much? Cute. Follow since when? Can we see if we? Yes, yep. I said yep. I'm not gonna spoil. Coffee's been here since 2023. In the trenches. Momo's been here since May 5th, 2025. Nice. Oh yeah, May was the time. Yeah, May was OG. The trenches. I mean, I still sometimes fall into some trenches of like bad tech and stuff, but God, we went through some stuff. Derby is a game. Story. Maybe you know me. Oh, Boneless Devil, I guess. That is true. But I actually even recognize the Taki part, but not the Ditto part, because I would like. Ditto is one of my favorite songs. I don't know if you've heard it. You don't have to, it's K-pop. Also, it's a movie. There's a Korean movie called Ditto, which is the first time where I learned about that that actor or Pokemon. Yeah, I should probably think of Pokemon first, but I haven't played. Canyon Fedora. Nothing. No, nothing. I guess a derby is a game. Slam has to do with a game. Nothing. Thank you. Nice to be seen by you. Nice to see you in chat as well. So I'm gonna use hints. I am not in the place to not. Found this connection is quite difficult, to be honest. All right then. I'm gonna use hints. Be warned. Okay. But where's that? Today's rate is. Where is it? Where's the difficulty rate? 1.8. People are interesting. And I am getting an ad. Cool. Straightforward is the Panama. No way. Panama, Alabama, Kansas. What else? Santana? Nah. Can't be. It's not, obviously, but I'm gonna try. Maybe for our states? That's what I'm... is Santana a state? Let's try. No, one away. Panama, Kansas... Bahama? Connections bought from how people tend to really disagree with their score. They give them oh no oh no. Okay, I'm gonna lose. Hold up, let me get the other ones because sometimes it actually helps. Brushing, Bananarama and Slam. That's how I hint myself. Isn't Panama a country? Panama is a country. Did I try? I did just try those four, right? I did, right? I didn't? Here we go. Oh. I also... I have done that! I've done that for Wordle. I inspect the paywall div out and it works. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. With what? I just don't, I have not heard of Santana. I know. Help! I'm not gonna lose. I mean, I could use. Let's try brushing, brushing, brushing. Bath. Okay, these are calming stuff. Stuff to calm myself. Santana's a guitarist. Huh. Things like a chill day, brushing my hair. Wearing pajamas. Okay, all right, that actually works. Reading a story. That better be it. Before bed. Thank you. Okay, next. That is that sort of when I get one down, I'm like, phew. Lamb. Bananarama? What? The hell is a bananarama? Because sometimes it's like the word, and then sometimes it's, I'm gonna Google the word bananarama. Ne. Rama is a pop group. If that's the case, then these two are that. Pop groups, singers. Which is not helping me. 80s thing. I guess Bahama. My brain goes to the Beach Boys song, but why do I know that? Because I watched too much Full House. 80s thing. Slam is an 80s movie, maybe? I have no idea. No, Slam was the last one, so that wouldn't help. So these two are musicals. People. I would not choose piano as next. That doesn't make sense. Piano is not a thing of the past. That wasn't a hint for the category. Yeah, but it is a music thing. Like if Bananarama is a musical group, then it's going to be what I would assume. Because if I try to do word-based, banana and then rama, pork and then pie, I cannot find anything else. I'm stuck. If I go back to the, what was it? Panama. Okay, Panama is not a state. Panama. And the last one was slam. I can tell you what else pork pie can be. It can be food, it can be a lie. Give me hints. I have no energy to be serious about this. If you, I think you already solved it, right? So maybe you could help with the category. I don't know. Apart from, it can be a hat? We have hats? All right. That helps. How is that a hat? How many hat types are there? Like, I can... not recognize other hats. 2 more. Piano is not a hat. And based on that, slam is a hat. It has to be, because Bananarama is not a hat. This is so hard. I agree with you. I'm just gonna Google types of hats, and I know I'm not gonna get probably for men though. Okay. Let me bring this here, if that would help. Derby is a hat! Woohoo! Okay, what else? Let's go back. What else? I'm guessing men's hats. There was 12 types. Panama is a hat. What kind of hat might a man wear to a derby? Too late. Panama's a hat. Well, I've heard bucket. I've heard, I guess military cap is a bowler. Bowler hat guy. Okay. Panama's a hat. A beret I've heard, yeah. Wow. Crazy, crazy. And that was our first. That was the straightforward. Gosh darn it. Kinds of hats. Yes, we are science communicating through hats. Okay, let's just shuffle for our eyes. All right, we have two things. So now I don't even know what the Kansas and Alabama. Because if I go with rhyming, it's still wouldn't Bahama, Alabama, Bananarama. Kansas is not that. It's outside of it. Santana? It doesn't sound rhymey. Bands. I assume it's bands. Thank you. Because this is a band. Is Slam a band? Carry On, My Wayward Son. I have heard of. Is it by Slam? Is Slam a band? I feel like I've heard that one. No, right? Is it? Yes, maybe, no. Nope. It's a type of song, though. Slam bands, slamming brutal, death metal. Cool. No. Okay. Well, in that case, I have nothing to go off of. Who is Carry On, My Wayward Son by? Kansas. It's by Kansas. Maybe try and find other categories. The other category. Okay, so these two are song things, and I think Santana was also a song thing. Guitarist. So that's like 3. It said Slam for the hint, right? Let me get some. So, purple is a word you add to other words. Piano Man. Grand Canyon. What else? No, I don't mind the too much help. I actually want it. I need it. I mean, Grand Canyon, yes. Grand Piano, not Piano Man. Got it. Grand Slam. And what else? These are all grand stuff. Grand. I'm Googling it, by the way. Grand. Is Bahamas a thing? Grand Budapest. Grand. What else? Apparently Grand Bahama is a place. Grand Bahama is an island. Well, you guys solved it. Grand. This is just grand. And these are music stuff. Because Kansas is a group. How is Alabama a group? They are? Musical acts. With an A. Musical acts with A as the only vowel. God, those people. I mean, whoever writes these, God, they are fun. Because, like, musical acts with A as the only vowel. Like, I love that as a category, you know? We did it. We did do it, Momo. We did do it. You and I. Not coffee and children. Nope. They were just standing in the sidelines as we were solving it. Okay, now. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it. Let's try Bracket City and just see what we do. Bracket City. It's going to be difficult. I will accept that. Nested. Solve nested clues to reveal a satisfying fact about this day in history. Is it the pictures one? Tutorial, news and settings. Click any clue to peek and then reveal. Click dates. The dates? Huh? Header to access. Ah. Awesome. Today is maybe too hard. Let's do yesterday rather than today. Let's do that. Let's go back to archives. I am getting annoying ads, but hey, God, I hate those ads. We zoom in as if we see nothing. Okay. The Pember is one of the first year it made sense to make. Yes. One is first year it made sense to make New Year's glasses. 2000. That is 2000. Flesh call time? Have I ever? Never have I ever. Teen basement game. What is this time doing there? Where do I write? If you type an answer of any... Okay, so I'm going to write 2000 first. 2, 3, go. Correct. Never. Yes. Okay, 2 down. One of the two... It's nested! Now I get it. Who's the one with the Goliath? David. Night with David. Let me just read the other ones. Something detect. Oh my god, it's very nested. Ooh. Test. Turing test. Rorschach test. That I know. Diet Coke? Is that Diet Coke? Is that how you write Coke? Yes. Oh, hi. The box. Yeah. Yep. Hi. What's up? I'm playing word games right now. Even though I have, well, yeah, it's fine. I have the title as a different thing. Word after first stalemate. First mate. Mate. Material. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, I'm liking this. What else? Tests that might have involved and a blindfold. I don't know. Never too late. And then late night. Got it. All right. So collateral unit. Wait. This is not. Is this solved? Pember 1 is 2000. No, it can't be. Okay. Merchant of the city with many something detected by a polymaterial. Polymer? I don't know that material for an airplane that flew. Covered with little rule following dork. I don't know. Yeah, you can only solve the inside ones before you can go outside. This is a game. It is a game, but like for dorks like me. I'm talking about myself. Can only solve the leaf nodes. Then you can go back to the. That makes sense. I want to know what is a rule following dork. Because there are too many words for that. Nerd? I doubt that, but I'm gonna try. Oh, not nard. Yeah, no. Oh, click for clues. Okay, then I want the material clue. Yes, you get the full answer? Or does it start with P? Polypepa. I'm gonna Google it. Versatile. Is that pa? I can't even read this. I'm gonna at least try it. Wait, I didn't copy it? Apparently I did not. Copy. There are two. Yes. Oh no, so it's not the... That did not help. Yes, I am streaming on Twitch too. Hello, Rohit. I do dual stream, indeed. Okay, I need... Test might involve... It's called a blind test, but I doubt that what would be... No, taste test. Taste test. Do I just say taste? To have a of your own generally interesting... A taste? Oh, nice. Taste of your own is generally undesirable. Medicine. Taste of your own medicine. Is that how the word medicine is written? I doubt that. Is there a different E somewhere? Nope, that was correct. Yay me. Rohit? Not Rohit? I don't know. How am I supposed to read that? Help me. Okay. Who is the rule following dork? S. Stuck up? S. I have no idea. But the airplane one, I cannot. Paper! Oh, the second time it actually did just give me the answer. With little paper covered with little... Spot? No, can't be. Like I would... S. Equal-sided nerd. Huh? Snurd. Exactly. Stuck up would be stock? Stack? Shape. Square. Huh? It's already there though. Square. I was like, equal-sided, meaning they are very well versed in everything. No, you're just talking about a shape. Oh, that's not how square-y? No, square. Wait, how do you write square? Help. Squaw, where's the ah? Square. Okay. Yay! Cover poly paper covered with little squares. Polyamorous is the word would be, but I doubt that. Because I don't know why that's the word. Because I heard allegedly. No, I doubt that. Why did I go there? Paper covered with little squares is the graph. Polygraph! Wow. Graph. That was easier. Then I hate when I misspell it says no and then I'm stuck. Oh. Something detected by a polygraph. A lie? Yes. All right. City with Italy. Italy. Merchant of Venice. Oh no, that was wrong. Merchant of Venice. That's correct. It alleged because there's no scientific... correct. I need to find the spelling of Venice. Venice? Yes. Oh, wow, I got it correctly. Nice. I know Merchant of Venice. What else? Two more ones. Okay. Flesh... blood? No, wait. Flesh collateral unit in Merchant of Venice. Ounce? Grams? I'll be nice. I have no idea what is the unit, but it's either grams or ounces. What do that... well, yeah, the how much flesh... Isn't it an ounce? Shakespeare plays predate the metric system. Pound? Maybe? But that's way too much for flesh. Let's try pound. Oh, wow. The Pember one is 2,000 pounds. What is 2,000 pounds? Ton? I doubt that. What the hell? That was so cool. I don't even know what the fact is. A ton is 2,000 pounds? Being way too much was a plot point, if I recall. Ah, okay. That is correct. It is a plot point. the pound of flesh. Okay. January 15th, 1989, the Pemberton Medicine Company is incorporated in Atlanta. Awesome. Coca-Cola's... wow. Original name. So like a parent company, Pemberton. That was fun. It's not as big brain as you think though. Like, there are a lot of hints. For example, like the merchant of where, stuff like that. Or even the emojis helped. Well, it started like a quack medicine. That is true. That is true. Coca-Cola did start as a medicine and then became did it say fridge cigarette? That's what was written, by the way. There. Dork was weird. The square, I've actually heard square in a lot of 90s movies, so I'm not gonna fault it. It's hard to get the top score. You can't even waste a single keystroke. Wait, there are scores? How much did I get? You are chief of police, mayor, 11 points need. Oh, wait, how does the score work? Let's look at the scores. So I am the chief of police, which I am very happy to be. And thank you for adding a woman, even though I doubt you know I am that. Final score is 69. Average, that is very close to average. I feel proud. And I got 3 wrong guesses, 2 clues peaked, 1 answer revealed. Yes. Keystrokes even, man. Like if you write it and then remove it, it's still a keystroke. Apparently, taking a cigarette break is getting a Coke Zero from the fridge when working from home. Huh. Thank you. You did help though. Thank you. But it was fun. American ton is 2,000 pounds, whereas British one is... what the hell? Even the pounds are not equal. British pounds. That would be money though. I jokingly say I'm going to take a smoke break at work when I go for a small walk, like 10-minute or something. So, which is equal to a smoke break, isn't it? We have that joke in the office. I don't know. But like, I guess my smoke break would be making coffee, which takes me way too long. like 15 minutes. Answer bank. Like some of them that I would not have thought that this was paper plane. What else was difficult? Yeah, no, like the guesses are actually very reasonable. That was fun. I think that's it for today. Record flight for a paper plane. There's actually an Australian movie called Paper Plane that one of my nieces or nephews used to love, and we would like have to watch it on repeat. So I know paper plane competitions exist. Yeah, it's a fun kids movie. Okay. So, thank you for being here. This has been Friday's stream. I only know the MIA song. Paper Plane is that MIA song? I don't know. Thank you for being here. Seriously. I appreciate you. You don't have to be here, but if you want to, I thank you for that. Oh, there's a mouse on my face. So I guess one thing is that I did say I'm going to try and do a news stream at the end of each month or beginning of each month, but I think end of each month would be more reasonable. When is the end of this month? But what I have in my 30th and 31st, all right. What I have in my brain is any article that I find interesting, most likely on Reddit, that has to do with tech, whatever, I'm just going to put aside and on that day go through them. Whether I skim it, whether I read it, is currently my plan. So if you find any article that you find interesting that has to do with tech, put it in the channel on Discord. Yes, we are halfway through January. Today's my half birthday. Sound reasonable than the January 2026. And then the January 2026 world news happened. Or just tech. Yeah, absolutely just tech. Not actual news. No, God, no. It is my half birthday. Thank you. Thank you for the half birthday wishes. Yeah. I think I am dating myself, but like aging myself, but I think I learned about half birthdays from The Fault in Our Stars. Because she's like, my mom finds new reasons to celebrate things, and she celebrates my half birthday. I remember that line so vividly. That is weird. Aging. It's a nice thing. Like, one reason I really want to age more is to, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Is half birthday one of the unbirthdays? No. I don't think you could do that though. Half aging, you will never get there. You age half and then never get to the actual number itself. And birthdays is from Alice in Wonderland, correct? Am I right? Which is like any day that's not your birthday. I suppose a half birthday would be an unbirthday. But it just feels like not birthday, but it is. Yeah. I'm gonna bother my siblings about the fact that it's my half birthday. Even though I did yesterday. Someone was like, it's 15th of January. I was like, oh my God, my half birthday is tomorrow. Okay. I should probably go. I made really nice coffee for myself this morning. I added creamer to my coffee. Xana's birthday paradox. How many people? Oh, I've heard that one in a room before they share some fraction. Isn't it 27 or something? Like less than 30? So 6 months before your birthday is your half birthday. Correct. It's like the halfway point. I am exactly like 31 years and a half. Yep. I told a kid, 6-year-old kid, I was like, guess my age. Because they were like, anything goes for you. And I was like, okay, then guess my age. And they were like, 21. I was like, interesting. Add a decade to that. Tries to combine. Wait, what is Xenos paradox? Because I know about the other set of. Oh, the half thingy. Oh, see, now I get you. I was behind. I was half a league behind. Okay. Yep, you will never get there because it's half always. It's fun. I like brain stuff. Yeah, no. I stumped myself with that because I guess I didn't know the title. Okay. Did I say that I read a book in December that I liked called Shutter? No, Shrouded. Shutter? Shroud. Or just Shroud. Was it Shrouded or Shroud? By Adrian Travovsky. So that's my recommendation of the day. And I really should go. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate you giving me your time and solving some word puzzles with me. And I hope you have a lovely Friday, if that is the day. And happy upcoming weekend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me motivation to do things that I don't love, being studying math. And yeah, I will see you around. Okay, I'm going to go to the end screen. And if you need anything else, shoot me wherever you can shoot me a message or a DM. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Inshallah, see you tomorrow if nothing goes bad. Yeah. Okay. Peace. Thank you for the half birthday wishes and see you next time, inshallah, if it is possible. If not, no problem. Bye-bye. Oh, shoot. Goodbye.